his clergy friends. First, in secret, they started to kill the members and oppositions. 3 times they sent rockets to the living place of president, and eventually president escaped from Iran. Government was, destroyed. Some of us were able to escape, some were killed. I was one of them, kidnapped in nighttime, put in a death cell. It was a toilet. I lived first 3 months in a toilet. Painful prison. In that prison, you beg them to kill you. I don't know you really believe me or not. Because they do not kill you once. Unfortunately, you have to enjoy by giving pain to your opposition and to your enemies. Especially if you're a girl, opposition, and when you get a death penalty, that's so pain for you and for your family. To kill a virgin girl is sin. You have to sleep with her first and then kill her. Now the pain is after that, because in Islam is a religion of fear. You have to frighten every member of the family. That's why they're trying to frighten the world. And unfortunately, many Western people are afraid. Unfortunately, sadly. After killing that girl, you take the dress of that girl. That's your religious obligation. You need to do that. And you go and talk to her mom. You knock the door. I want to talk to this girl, mom. Mom comes there. You say, your girl was mine. I slept with her. We killed her. And this is the dress of your daughter. They broke the heart of many Iranian mothers. Were they Jews, Christians, Zoroastrians? No, Muslims. Islam, my friend, is a cruel religion. Even this slaughters Muslims. Many Muslims are here, even in this country. In other countries, they do not know that. When these leaders get to the power, they will kill first their own followers. Iranian government, Iranian system killed between 50 to 60,000 only young Iranian girls and boys. That's the prison I'm talking about. They shock you really with, immoral words. They kidnapped me with my pajamas, I'm sorry, they were just, looking inside on my body and saying to me, who is going to sleep with your wife tonight? Because outside they show themselves righteous. Iranians really do not think that these people are rude that much. And they were 2. One of them said, well, he's going to finish. It's you and me. That's the prison. From there, they took me to another prison with my 4 other friends. We were waiting in the death row with 4 other friends in a cell. All 4 were killed, and I could escape by the grace of God. It's a long story. It's a painful story too. If I say that to you, this section takes 1.5 hours. But I just simply say to you, by the grace of Jesus, I could escape, even though I didn't know him. But he had a plan for me. You remember that ballad? And I have other stories, other prophecies, even Muslims prophesied. So I could escape the death penalty and from the country Iran to Turkey. In Turkey, I was a wandering man. I didn't know about my future. I started to learn the language and entered university to make myself busy. In the 2nd year, I found a fellow Iranian man. He had business there. We became friends with each other. After a while, he invited me to put my money with his make the capital larger. I did. But later, my friend took all my money and his escaped to Germany. Another pain came to my life. I couldn't do anything because everything was written in his name. Now, he was going to a church there. He was not a Christian, he was Muslim. There was an Iranian Christian fellowship in Istanbul, in Turkey. Those Christians who were not able to live inside the country Iran after the Islamic Revolution, they escaped and they went to Turkey, and with some other foreign friends, American and European, they started a fellowship. and they having fellowship with each other and also working among Iranian refugees. They built friendship with many, and this man was one of them. He was going to that church sometimes. That caused me to go to that church, to ask them why this happened to me. This man was coming here. He was my friend. He took all my money and escaped. For the first time in my life, I'm going to a church. Challenging and scary. Well, challenging because church is an unclean place. Scary is was the strongest part. Now, I have escaped from the death penalty. Now I'm going to create another one for myself. Especially a politician like me, why you're going to a church? And especially in that area, there were very committed Muslim Turks there. Anyway, my money encouraged me to go in. I entered the church, I was shocked. People were playing music and they were singing inside the church. Music is evil in Islam. You remember just last year the Muslim leader here in Australia said to the Muslim, withdraw your children from music class because it's evil. I was shocked. Now everybody was standing and singing. I said, I'm not going to stand to share this evil spirit with them. That's not Iranian really, they stand with you. But I was afraid to stand with them. I said, no, I'm going to sit. I sat behind everybody, closer to the main door. I said, it's good to sit here. If something strange happens, easier to run out. That again is the mindset of committed Muslim and radical Muslim. You think that they are united with each other. Only fear is bringing them together. Uncertainty is everywhere there. Anyway, nothing happened inside the church. After the fellowship, they came and welcomed me very warmly. I said the story to them. They became so sad that I had lost the big money to a man who was sometimes going to that church. They promised me to help me. We can help you, they said. We have many friends in Germany. We are going to write to them to find this man and to beg him to give you your money back. They encouraged me to go to the church. They said, if we get any response from them, we would be able to share that with you. After that, week after week, I went to the church. I never missed any Sunday for my money. Week after week, I saw these people are so nice people. My goodness. We call these people immoral people because Christians are the most immoral people in the world, in Islam. Is this immorality? This is so nice. We call these people ungodly, infidel, unclean people. I said, what a wonderful people these ungodly, unclean people are. They are sacrificially helping Muslims. We say don't touch them, but not only they are touching us, they are sacrificing their time, their money for us. Their messages also were so powerful, my friend. I was teaching philosophy in Iran, and I was very much interested in Iranian poetry. In Iranian poetry, it encourages you to search for God in this world. I loved really to have God in my life. But for the first time, I was shaken by their messages. They said, we belong to the kingdom of God, not Satan anymore. God is mighty, isn't he? Every Muslim knows God is mighty. Can mighty God save? This is a powerful question. You can ask, people from every religious group. Is your God mighty? Why he is not able to save you here? If you call your mother and father, I need you, please come and help me. Do they ignore you? Why your God is not helping you to save you here? Why he is leaving you in uncertainty? What kind of God is this? We are saved. We are in the kingdom of God. If God is with you, who can be against you? Powerful stuff. It worked here. I loved it. But I didn't say to them, I love it. Because they had some ideas, I didn't like them. Jesus is God. Muslim scholars hate this. Quran hates that.